reef is now over here. So you can still do your Prison of Elders and go to the reef and all that fun stuff if you like. Everything else is just kind of scattered all over the place. You have the strike list up here, your crucible up here, and I would imagine whatever's coming is going to be up here as soon as that is released. So, first of all, we are going to go to the tower. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Feel free to ask me questions or whatever. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Bear with me. I'm only going to probably be able to sit up for about an hour or so, and then I'm going to have to cut the video, lay down, and then rebroadcast. Me and Gravity, we're not friends today at all. So we're going to the tower. And it sounds like my dog is barking at my landlady. Go figure. Okay, so over here, we still have our postmaster. Now, my previous video, I had told you to keep these packages because those particular packages are going to bring you experience, which you're going to want to upgrade your character. Stop, Jess. So be sure to keep those packages for as long as you possibly can. So I'm not going to even mess with her at this point. I'm just going to take you for a tour around. Over here we have our gunsmith, where now you could build rank with him. So what we're going to do is we're going to test out a few of his new guns. Oh, Pocket Infinity. Just so you know, this is a exotic bounty that I had to complete. And I didn't even start it, but it auto-completed. So now I have a Pocket Infinity, or another one. For me, it's just more or less a free shard. So here's the guns that he has on display. So we have a fusion rifle, a Hake Test A. If you go into it, you can see what the perks are. Relentless Tracker kills with this weapon grants enhanced motion tracker resolution for a short time. And Holo sights improve target acquisitions. You got your rocket launcher, which is void damage. That's kinetic. This fusion rifle is void damage. The sniper rifle is solar. And then, of course, you have your arc burn. So I'm going to take... Let's see, what am I going to take, guys? I'm going to take the pulse rifle. And I'm going to take this arc sniper rifle. So there we go. And once again, I do apologize for my dog barking. She hasn't barked all day. She just waited till I started streaming. And, of course, she started barking. Jasmine! No. Enough. Alright. So, there's that. Oh, I forgot to show you. Right over here, as you could tell, you could start building up rank. So, as you test out the gun, you build rank. As you complete what his bounty is, you'll build up your rank. You also get to keep the gun. However, you cannot put it in the vault. You have to hold on to it at all times. So, keep in mind, you can test out these new guns, which they're pretty decent. They're not bad at all. But you will not be able to stick it in the vault. If you look down here, you can still reforge your weapons. Like I have the dry rot, so if I wanted to roll it, I could still. So all the old queen weapons, you can still reforge. You just can't do it to the newer weapons. So it's still the same thing where you have to pay, one mode of light, weapon parts, which, by the way, are going to be very hard when you have a lot of weapons because everything takes weapon parts, and then 250 glimmer. So you have that. The most important thing is your vault. So let's see what they did differently with the vault. All right, so with the vault, you now have 72 spaces for your vault. So here's page 1 and page 2. As you can see, I've already started filling it up. So after the new DLC comes out, I'll probably go through and get rid of the duplicates and stuff like that. But they told us not to delete anything until the Taken King is released. So with that being said, I'm just holding on to it until that day, and then I will delete my duplicates, which will give me my weapon parts that I obviously need. Another thing to note, it's not showing on this one, but I had a Thunderlord on my Warlock, which basically it auto-completed. So I still had to pay the weapon parts and the glimmer and all that other stuff to get it upgraded, but all these circles were filled in like I had gone through to upgrade the Thunderlord. So I'm not really sure what the reasoning is behind that, what their logic is, how they're doing it, but there are weapons that are actually auto-completing, such as the Thunderlord. I seen it with the Suros. I noticed that if it was something that you got, like I had Drake's Promise, Elder Cipher, which I never even started. I just got it the day before, which auto-completed, which was awesome. But I had to wonder, so would that Drake Promise already be auto-completed as far as upgrading it? And the answer is no. So if it's a new weapon that you just got, most likely it will not be upgraded on its own, but there are several of them. If you go through, they've auto-completed, so all you have to do is pay the parts and the glimmer. Okay, so nothing's really new with this guy. He's still annoying, just so you guys know. So now we're going to come down here to the Vanguard room. Ares has moved. She is now right here.
Let us begin.
So, as you can see, there's no bounties or anything over here. I had completed Ares Morn with my Warlock, and I had no desire to go through it again. So, yeah, I have not ranked her up. But there's no bounties for me to rank her up at this time. Not to mention,
Come to me if you learn anything.
her little bounty is gone. I've had the urn forever that I just haven't messed around with, and it's gone. Speaking of bounties, this is a bounty area. So when I'm at my character, all I do is left click, and we're over here looking at it, and we have our quests that I'm supposed to go through. And then we also have our bounties. So now you could do 16 bounties. You could go to the bounty guy and grab all of the Crucible and all of the regular bounties and be done with it. And another thing important to note is that you can't take your bounties back to him to turn it in. You just go to the screen and X your bounties and they get completed. So be sure when you do that to put in whatever weapon or gear you want to have to upgrade, because you just do it straight from the screen. It saves you a lot of time because you're not going back and forth to the tower. So that's Ares. Wave hi. Hi, Ares. You're very creepy, Ares. Stop looking at me like that, Ares. Okay, enough of that. Alright, so we have our Crucible guys here. Still the same as it was before. And we're going down into our Vanguard Guardian room.
You have something for us.
Alright, so I'm going to go to my Titan dude and find out what he wants. So he's telling me I need better gear, which I don't know how that's possible because I have better gear. And it says, talk to Zavala. The word is not a weapon. Your Titan are the weapon. The enemy does not break against your shield. They break against you. Go out onto the battlefield, raise the word, and show them how fragile they are. Okay, yeah. Whatever. So now he just gave me a quest. He wants me to slay enemies, defeat 50 enemies within the ward. So, yay me. So here is our kiosks that they've been talking about. I'm sure you've heard about the blueprints. It's something that became really big. Everybody wanted a blueprint. So this is the exotic armor blueprint. So as you can see right here are year 2 helmets. So some of your helmets from year 1 is going to transfer over to year 2. So you have the Helm of State 14, which is my favorite helmet, by the way. Helm of Emos Light, the Insurmountable Skull Fort, and then these right here are mysteries. I guess they're going to be dropping, or we could buy them. I'm not really sure how that's going to work, to be honest with you. So there's that. Then when you come over here, oh, sorry, one more thing I forgot. It's kind of important. If you right click, it takes you to year 1 helmet, gauntlets, body armor, and boots. So if you are missing any of them, it's going to show a little like icon type thing, kind of like year 2. As you can see, I have all of them, so it's not really that big of a concern for me at this moment of time. So, but you'll have these little icons if you're missing anything. So over here is your exotic weapon blueprint. So these are all year 2 year 2 weapons. So all these weapons are going to be able to be upgraded for year 2. As you can see, there's a lot of more exotics that are coming out. You right click, you go into year 1, and as you can see, I'm not missing any of them. But the cool thing about the blueprints is, say your little brother or sister or somebody, your best friend, jumps on and they accidentally delete, I don't know, your Thunderlord. No, we're going to say Gjallarhorn, because Gjallarhorn is one of the most popular weapons in the game. Okay, so they go in, they delete your Gjallarhorn. I don't know about you, but I would be ticked off because I worked my butt off to get the Gjallarhorn. I'm one of those people who didn't buy it from Xur. I worked my butt off for it. So, not that people who bought it from Xur didn't work their butts off for it. I know they all worked their butts off for it, but I grinded until I got it. So all I would have to do at that point is come over here and pull out, well, this is the truth, but pull out another Gjallarhorn. And then my Gjallarhorn is no longer missing. I have my Gjallarhorn. Now the question I do not know, or the answer I do not know to this question is, am I going to have to re-upgrade everything? I don't know. I'm almost assuming that you have to, because Bungie never gives you anything for free and they make you work for everything. But honestly, I don't know the answer, so I'm not going to give you one. Alright, so that's a weapon kiosk. Same thing for the armor kiosk. Then we're going to come over here, and this is the quest kiosk. So right now, here's your abandoned quest. And on my Warlock, I'm going through and I'm trying to complete all these quests. The one that I just completed was Fruit of the Garden, the Stranger's Call. So, I don't know about you, I've been playing Destiny for a long time. I got rid of my Stranger's Rifle when one of the DLCs came out. I was like, okay, forget this, I'm done. It's garbage. Because every new DLC you get better guns, better gear. Well, that Stranger's Rifle has now turned into a legendary rifle. So what happens if you deleted it? That would like totally suck for you, right? Because you just deleted a gun that's going to be legendary. I don't know yet if it's going to be good or not, but it is going to be legendary. So I went through and I did a Stranger's Quest, or the Fruit of the Garden. And so did my friend, Striker. He went through last night and did that, and we both received that Stranger's Rifle again. So there's no loss if you did not go through the if you deleted your Stranger's Rifle. You just have to go through this quest. Now, here's the other thing. The story modes, they're all the same. I was expecting a little bit more detail on it. They are the same, but the cool thing is all of those clip scenes that you have to sit there watch that you have memorized because you've seen them 100 times. You can skip through them now by just pushing the circle. It skips through them. You're done. You don't have to worry about it. End of story. All right, so there's the quest. So now we are gonna
You have faced the
go
darkness.
over to the speaker. So we're going to see the speaker right now, and he has the ghost. So keep in mind, this is just a partial drop. It's not the full Taken King. So a lot of questions are still being asked, and we do not have answers for him yet. So as I get the answers, I will share them with you as quickly as possible and in as much detail as possible. So here's the speaker. Let's say hi. Hi, Mr. Speaker. All right. So Mr. Speaker now sells ghost shells. So not only has your ghost, his voice has changed. It's no longer, what's his name, Decobot or whatever. It's more of a higher pitch, little kid, mini robot voice, I guess you could call it. I don't know. You'll hear it here in a minute. But now they have different colors as well with different tasks. Now, the thing is, your light level is pretty much gone. Like, I started out at a level 34 because I had done everything. But now they're going by, it's like your defense level. And the highest you could go at this time, up until next week, is 170. And in order to do that, your armor has to be maxed out to 170 or as high as it will go. And you have to get a high ghost. And it has to be upgraded. And your weapons have to be fully completed too in order to be a 170. So here's your ghost. Each one of them has different tasks. You have the Verdant Shell. This ghost has intellect of 7 and strength of 7. It detects and marks nearby spin metal formations. So what it does is it puts a little icon right over the spin metal. So when you're driving by on your Sparrow, you're like, hey, whoa, look, check that out. There's that spin metal I was looking for. So each ghost has a specific task that they help you out with. And they're colorful, which I like because I was getting tired of looking at the same gray guy. The Winter Sky Shell detects and marks nearby relic iron. He has 160 defense plus 13 discipline. You have the Verdant Shell, which has intellect of 8, strength of 7. He detects and marks nearby relic iron formations. You have Winter Sky Shell, which is 170, discipline 15, detects and marks nearby helium filament collectors. You have the Verdant Shell. This one's 180 defense, which you cannot get until the new release, because you're only going to be able to hit level 34 until the Taken King comes out next Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning when it comes out. So anyway, this guy detects and marks nearby helium filament collectors. And then we have the Winter Sky Shell, 180 defense, detects and marks nearby relic iron formations. So as you can tell, these all cost Glimmer, 820 to be exact. So you are going to want to, first thing you do is you're going to want to upgrade your ghost when you go in for the first time. So I'm going to pick the relic iron guy at 170. Plus he has intellect, which I need.
Yes.
So there we go. So now I'm going to change my ghost. And there, as you could tell, that just went up to 163. I take that off, I'm at 148. Okay, so you want to up this number to 170 if possible. So, like if I put on that helmet, I'm now at 164. That's maxed out, that's maxed out, that's maxed out. That's a 140, 140, 140. All this stuff is 140, so I can't get much higher than that. Look at my weapons. So let's say I changed it to the dry rot, which is completed. Now it's at 165. See how that works? It just all depends on your weapons and your armor. Over here, it gives you different tiers of your intellect, discipline. Like I have absolutely no discipline. And strength. I'm 102 out of 170. The only place that you can see your grimoire cards is right beneath your level. So I have 3,155 grimoire cards. Okay, so that covers that. Also, this artifacts are going to be part of the game, which will also raise your light level. They're just not open to the public yet, because this is more or less a trial. And then you have different sparrows, ships, emblems, and then here we have the emotes. And the emotes are actually given to people who spent the extra money on the collector's edition. I got the point for free because I just bought the Taken King. I pre-ordered it. So I'm not really sure if you're going to go through the game and be able to find emotes or buy emotes with Glimmer and stuff, but it's supposed to help you with the different dance moves and stuff that you see. Like the Titan does the sprinkler. I can't show you because I don't have that emote. Sorry. Alright, so we are now... He wants me to go out here. Why does he want me to go out here? Oh, I almost forgot. Shaders. So there's a kiosk right here. This one's emblems. So here you have all the emblems that you could get. The Taken King, House of Wolves, factions. You could obviously buy some of them. Some of them you've earned. The Dark Below. The cool thing about this is if you have the emblem and you delete it because you don't have enough space, then you just go in and you grab it again. So it's not like a complete loss. So these are all the emblems I guess I've gotten. No, I haven't gotten all these. But anyway, you could buy some of them if you want. They have some pretty cool ones. And they're also marked as you have them. Like, so, like I said, you could go back in and replace it. I like that one. That's cool. Okay. There's another kiosk over here with different shaders. So there's Collection 1 shader, Collection 2 shader. And they have it now so where if there's a certain shader that you want, you'll be able to get it. So there's that. Alright, so we're going back out. And I'm going to pick up some bounties because I'm going to show you what those are all about here in a minute. And we're going to go to the other tower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all these bounties. Alright. And then I'm going to grab another quest.
Welcome back, Titan.
Alright, so here we go. And I'm going to go for the Fruit of the Garden. I just got done doing that one, but I'm going to do it again. Just because I can.
Battling out.
Next is the roster for Clan 32.
Too late.
So we're going to go over to this side. And over here we have the DJ room and where you buy your ships and all that other stuff, right? So another thing that is different is, okay, we got the Dead Orbit guy right here. I could accept allegiance to the Dead Armor guy for 2,500 points. Now obviously I only have 3,000 Glimmer. I'm not going to spend any more Glimmer on on anybody at this point. I'm just going to be working on upgrading my gear, just basically farming and all that other stuff, because I went from 25,000 to 3,000 in like no time at all, just trying to get crap upgraded. So we're going to ignore him because I don't really want to deal with him. But you could accept allegiance to him now. So you no longer have to wear their clothes. You just go over and you accept allegiance. Okay, this kiosk right here will hold all your emotes that you get. Once again, my emote is the pointer finger. And you can actually see what moves they make too. Like if I were to click on that to preview, that was my emote right there. Didn't anybody ever teach you pointing's not nice? Right? Okay. So we're going to leave him because he's rude. And we're going to go up here. Whoa. And here we have two other kiosks. This one is your sparrow kiosk, and it has the collection of all the different sparrows. If you look down here, you have a S-31V vehicle with 160 speed. Like the Crucible only has 150, your Vanguards only have 150, so this is actually a upgraded Sparrow, and you get it for free, and you could get it right now. Okay, so I went ahead and I took that. And then if you go over here, you have all the ships. So this is the ship collections. And as you can see, the highlighted ships are the ones that I already have. So once again, if I go through and I decide to delete some of the ships because I need some room, I can always come back over here and I can always repick up my ships. But here's my collection right here. And there's like 3 different pages of collections. Like the classic ship, here you go. I think that's the one you get when we first start. Alright, so there's that. Vanguard person down here, that's all still the same. I guess I have some new... No, these are all still old weapons. So. Alright, so that's all of that at the tower. As you can see, there's a lot of changes. It seems like you are more going to kiosks than the actual characters. Another thing that I've noticed, and I'm not sure what's going to happen, is like if you look at your inventory, the plasteel plating, it actually goes away and it becomes armor material. Now, there hasn't been a place to trade it in yet, so I don't know how that's going to work, because to upgrade your gear you have to have armor material. Now I have plenty of plasteel plating. I mean, that's not a problem, but apparently that's gone, so I don't know how that is going to work. And then also you have legendary marks that you now earn to purchase from the vendors in the towers. So, and I guess this could be replacing the Vanguard marks. I don't know if they're going to transfer over. I don't know how that works either. So what we're going to do is we're going to go do some bounties. I'm going to switch over some guns and turn on some lights because it's getting dark in here. There, the lighting's a little bit better now, so maybe you can actually see me. It's saying I still have stuff going on at the tower. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to go back to the tower and figure out what they want. So overall, I've been playing this. It took forever for it to download yesterday, so I wasn't even able to stream. But overall, I like the changes for the most part. There's some parts where I'm iffy about. I'm not overly excited about it, but there's a lot of things that I like as well. Okay, so they're wanting me to go back down to this Vanguard room. I don't know why.
You bored of that big blue statue over there? Yeah, we're gonna put a hunter there. Another big statue. Hunter.
Oh,
We always used to.
he wants me to accept that. Dude, you already gave this to me. I don't want another one. I'm just gonna erase that one too. See, there's the armor materials that just popped up on the lower right hand side. Okay, goodbye. Are we good? Good. Let's go. I'm ready to go kill stuff. I have a hangnail on my toe. And it's like annoying me right now. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So, the quest is telling me that I need to go to Venus. We're going to go do a stranger's call. You have this, we're showing the levels. But as you can see, the light is 240, which is impossible. My light at this time is 165. But it's only a level 10, so you're able to fly through these. You just have to get used to, well, you're already used to it. It's just the same thing that you've been doing for the last year. It's just a different voice, and it skips through the stories quicker.
Our new friend must have access to extraordinary methods to have reached out to us like that. The radio message she sent came from somewhere in the jungles of Venus. This colony was built by the Ishtar Collective. Records say they once studied ruins older than humanity itself. We thought this was all lost in the collapse.
Alright, so as you see, it's all the same thing, it's just a different voice.
I don't like us getting dragged out here and not being able to get the lay of the land. There used to be a Guardian outpost nearby. Let's see what they have on this place.
Okay, that's not the gun I want to be using. I want to use this new one that we're borrowing. Alright, so this is the new gun right here. And as you can see, it has how much ammo you have. I really like the sight, actually. Although I can't shoot, apparently. Then we'll show you the sniper rifle. I'm already out of sniper rifle ammo. How lame was that? Oh yeah, that's right. We're doing the Stranger's Call. I have to come over here anyway. Now, another question that I also have that I don't know the answer to is, by doing all these abandoned quests, are we going to get anything from it? Because really, I don't need 3 Stranger's Calling rifles, or Stranger's Rifle, whatever it's called. I don't need it. I got one on my Warlock now, that's all I need. But I'm not sure if we get anything for completing everything early. I forgot to change my Sparrow too, guys. I'm liking this rifle. It's pretty easy to handle. It's pretty powerful. I have no complaints really about it. I'm not a big pulse rifle fan, but so far I'm liking it. I'm going to switch my Sparrow to the new one that I just got. Oh, I guess I bought one last night too. I don't need 2, I just need 1. Alright, so that's switched over.
The Vex sensor should be up ahead.
Back to the sniper rifle. A little bit of arc damage. Like the way it sounds, like the way it handles. Come on, where are you? Punch you in the face, I'm done with you.
These sensors are extensive.
As you can see, Ghost is now green.
Track these machines. Let's head to those coordinates and find out what she wants us to see.
So now we're going to go over to the coordinates. And I actually forgot to eat my ether seed. So I'm probably going to get shot while I'm doing it. That's okay. Because I need Glimmer. Bad. Okay, so now I'm actually getting money every time I kill one of these guys. So this part of the game is all pretty much the same that you guys are used to. There's really nothing new. Some of the graphics look better to me than they previously have. But for the most part, it's all still the same stuff.
Detecting Vex. Like we're surrounded. The coordinates lead here? What is it? Let me get a closer look.
Well, if you turn on...
Fascinating. A conflux of non-baryonic streams going... where? Oh, no, no, no! It's the Vex! Better find some cover.
So I just finished one of my bounties, as you can tell. And I just finished the bounty for this gun that I'm shooting right now. Which means that gun is now mine. I just cannot put it in my vault. I'm liking the way the shotgun handles. It's not that much kickback at all. And same with this pulse rifle. It's pretty smooth. I mean, granted, these are only level 10, so it's really not that powerful of a gun if you look at it that way. But I'm not struggling right now at all. I'm moving through this pretty quickly. So now it's getting a little bit harder. So I'm not panicking yet. I mean, it's still the same easy level as it always has been. As you can see, I'm just getting these bounties done and I'm not really even trying that much. Got Minotaurs coming at me. I love the sound of this sniper. It's like, pew!
What are these things? Are there any still intact that I can analyze?
Alright, so now we're going into the cutscene.
Well fought. You're here. We haven't got much time. Who are you?
Why have you been watching us?
I don't even have time to explain why I don't have time to explain. I will. I know.
Will what?
I wasn't talking to you, little light.
I'm a ghost, actually.
Many Guardians fell. Strong ones. But you made it here. Yes, I'm listening. They are here. With me.
Who's she talking to?
Understood. You need my help, Guardian.
Is that why you brought us here?
They brought us here. The Vex. Evil so dark it despises other evil.
You're not a guardian.
No. I was not forged in light. But I believe where our paths cross, ground could break. Have you heard of the Black Garden?
We've heard the legends.
The greatest threat to us all lies there. Where these machines are born. Find the Black Garden. Rip out its heart. Only then will your traveler begin to heal.
Can you help us find it?
My path's my own. I can't.
If we're going to find the Black Garden, we need to see the Awoken.
Ah, yes. The Awoken. Out there wavering between the light and the dark. A side should always be taken, little light. Even if it's the wrong side. Too late returning. How many? Hold position, kill the engines, and don't let them find you.
So, how do we find the Awoken?
They live all the way out at the edge of the darkness. Last place the light touches. Can't we just stay here with the murderous robots?
No. Little light.
Don't do that.
Okay, so as you can see with that, just a different voice, the scene, the everything's the same. There's really nothing that has changed with the new DLC with that. You can also see that I can now upgrade my ghost, and as soon as he's upgraded, he will actually help me find relic iron. Still has the same kills. Rewards, you don't really get any. No surprise there. They did that with the last DLC. So it's wanting me to go back to the tower. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm gonna do an annoying pause thing for a second. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna switch something around really quickly while we're flying. Alright, there we go. That's better. Okay, so they want me to go down here again. What do you want, dude? Talk to Zavala. As a striker, you move to the front of the war, the front of the fire team, the front of the line. You are the front, and the front moves with you. Go take the field of battle. Prove to the enemy that you are living from living frontline, make them heed your training well. Whatever. I got a new step. Defeat 15 enemies with my Fist of Havoc, grenade, or melee attack. That's the new quest that he wants me to complete. Whatever, dude. Alright, we're going back to outer space. We're going to the reef. The Awoken. And I'll be right back. I gotta do something really quick, so enjoy the show. See you in about 2 minutes.
Where did all this come from?
Every ship that could escape fled Earth during the collapse. They made it this far. I guess they died out here.
It's a graveyard. How did the Awoken survive?
No one knows.
Intruder bearing 127, you have crossed into the realm of the Awoken. State your business or be fired on by order of the Queen.
Don't look at me. Better say something.
We are from Earth. We're here to seek the Council of the Awoken.
Conform to my trajectory. Any deviation will be taken as an act of aggression.
Looks like we're in the right place.
Why is the right place always so terrifying?
So, these are the trespassers demanding an audience.
We didn't mean to trespass.
The Queen herself judges who may or may not enter the realm. Me? I see no reason she should be available for whatever washes up at the reef. But here we are.
We've come to ask for help.
Follow.
It is afraid of the fallen. It does not understand these ones are mine.
Apologies, Your Grace.
I am a Guardian from Earth. We're searching for the Black Garden.
Why?
We seek to destroy the darkness at its heart.
You want to turn it into a battleground? How unimaginative.
Do you know where it is?
Everyone knows where it is. The hard part is getting in.
Can you help us?
And why would we do that?
The Queen requests counsel with her brother.
That's good. Why not? We'll make you a key. How's that? All we need is the head of a Vex Gate Lord.
A Gate Lord? Yeah, we...
Why do you want a Vex head?
Oh, we don't. And I doubt we'll get one either. But it's your only hope of getting into the Black Garden.
We will return.
Or die on Venus. Either way.
I wish you'd check with me before making...
And apparently I was talking to myself because I forgot to turn my mic on from when I came back. What I was saying is, as you could tell, you just follow the triangles like you did the Dark Below and the other DLCs that came out. Most old schoolers like to pump up the level, but as you can see, it will not allow you to because you're not at the right light level. You're only able to do easy when you're doing these quests.
Let's see if I can get it to work.
Alright, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to set my ghosts off.
It's revivable. I'll see what they discovered here. Vex, they're coming.
They're coming! Oh no! What am I gonna do? I'm gonna kill you!
Share one mind across 1 million units. That's why they react so fast.
I love the Fist of Havoc. It's so freaking awesome.
Amazing. They can warp across star systems in an instant.
Yeah, come on. Come on, dude. Come on. I dare you. Oh, did that hurt? Did that hurt? Aw, I bet a punch to the throat would be even better, huh? I hate Minotaurs. They just irritate me. Aww. I'm sorry. You're trying to kill me. It's not very nice. What did I ever do to you? That's right, I killed you. My bad.
I know how to find a Gate Lord. Each Vex is part of a giant network that spreads through the mantle of the entire planet. If I can just get into their system, we can draw a Gate Lord out.
Alright, let's get outie. So then it's going to send us... I can't remember now. We'll see where it's going to send us. But let's take a look at our quest and bounties. So as you can see, I actually have 3 bounties that are now complete. And I can check on my quests, like right here. I have to go see Master Raoul. Here's another one, Path Defender, the Tale of Guardian's Trails with the Ward of Dawn. And then I also have the Slay the Enemy's Path. So 50 enemies with their Fist of Havoc, grenade, melee attack. So I'm 13 out of 50 on that. So we are going to go see Master Raoul. But while we're waiting for this, I do want to give a shout out to my regulars who actually do come and watch me. Eye Candy, I appreciate you. It's been a minute since you've been on, but thank you so much for watching. Same with Weeper9, Dominic. There's another one I'm drawing a blank on. But you know who you are. Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate you. You have no idea how much. I'm sorry. It's a guy who comes on all the time, and I'm drawing a blank on his name. So I do apologize for that. When I see his name, I'll know who I'm talking about. Then I also want to give out a shout out to Isaiah. He is a good friend of mine who's been really sick. I'm wearing his band right now here. Team Isaiah. Just stay strong, man. Can't wait till you could scare me to death and drive my car. Yeah, it's scary. But I made a promise to you, and I intend to keep it. So go Team Isaiah. Alright, back to this. Talk to Master Raoul. Vex inscription is difficult, yes, for those not on the cryptarchy. What the heck is a cryptarchy? Your ghost should now have the codes he needs to summon this Gate Lord. Feel free to return with any amusing puzzles like this in the future, assuming you survive. Thank you for your optimism. Alright, decode. Ooh, it's a Mote of Light. What I've always never wanted. See if there's anything over here. What do you mean there's no room? No, there's room. How you like that?
Yes.
Yes, I like that too.
What can I do for you, Titan?
You could not give me crap. That's what you could do for me. So this right here is like what I was talking about earlier when I was saying that they go ahead and they auto upgrade everything. This is fully upgraded. I didn't do that. So, I mean, I was close, but I wasn't the one who completed the upgrade. Let's get me some parts.
Always interesting.
And we're going back to outer space and continuing the quest. Alright, so it wants us to go back to Venus. Once again, it's a level 12. Won't let me change it, saying that Light 240 is impossible. So we're going to launch it, and we're going to get this one done.
The more we learn about the Vex, the more I understand why our exo-friend is so worried about them. During the collapse, they transformed the planet Mercury into a machine in days. They would have spread to every planet if the Traveler hadn't stopped them. We need to get into the Black Garden. We need a Gate Lord's head.
So another thing you'll notice with these quests, like a lot of the bounties, you have checkpoints. Like I never complete my full level when I'm doing a bounty because it takes me right back to this checkpoint. Well, even with the quest, it's doing the same thing. I'm not going to have to go through the entire level, which is awesome because I hate going through the entire level. But I'm going to change up my weapons here. I'm going to get my galley because I hate this gun. I just want to make it quick and easy. So we're switching over to the Gjallarhorn. Alright, here we go. Let's get this baby started.
Here we go.
Told you shouldn't mess with me.
Nice work. This better get us into the Black Garden. Let's go get our key from the Queen.
Alright, we're outie. We're gonna go get our key from the Queen and her brother, who I don't like. I think he's a jerk. Back to the reef we go. I love the graphics on this. I absolutely love it. I could look at it all day long.
It is alive. And still has its ball.
There is no shame in running away, Guardian. Apart from the cowardice and failure of it, it's an excellent strategy.
We didn't run.
Was no Gate Lord slain, brother?
Oh, we slayed a Gate Lord.
Ghost. We need to find the Black Garden.
They don't even know where it is.
Let us tell them. Search the Gate Lord for that which gains them entrance.
Why? If you wish them certain death, just kill them here.
Often when we guess at others' motives, we reveal only our own.
My motive is simply loyalty to a people. A queen and a sister.
Then please, take what is required.
Dead, unfortunately. A wasted journey, I'm afraid.
Perhaps. But I think these ones resourceful. We gift it, in sympathy for their traveler.
Mars. 84 North, 32 East, Meridian Bay.
I have shown you benevolence, Guardian. Should the Awoken ever need an ally, I will call on you. And expect you to answer.
She's saying you owe us, Guardian.
I understand. Your Grace.
Good luck getting through the exclusion zone.
Alright, so as you can see, we just got done with the same cut scene that we've seen 100 times. That one would not allow me to skip through. So now we're going to skip to the exclusion zone. So we're basically skipping to main parts of this quest. So you're not having to go through everything all over again. I'm kind of disappointed. I wish they would have given us a little bit more information behind everything. But they haven't. So we're kind of just dealing with what they have. So I'm going to go into the exclusion zone, get that done. We're very close to the Black Garden. And then I will have that quest completed. After I'm done with that quest, then I'm going to show you guys what's going on with the new Crucible. So, the quest is about halfway over right now.
RTC 1321 is no longer available. Acknowledging confirmation of bounty.
So it brought me to the reef, which I don't think I asked to go to. That's fine.
Are you biting today? I'll see you in the prison.
Opening a channel now. Closing out. Unable to confirm resolution.
Move along.
See what she has.
We all owe you.
Her bounties are gone too. So I guess you are where you are with her. Okay, here we go. We're now going to Mars, the exclusion zone. Yay!
These coordinates put the gate to the Black Garden near the lost city of Freehold. It's been buried in the sand since the collapse. Now, the Cabal occupy the area, and most of Mars. No one gets through their exclusion zone. Great. The gate to the Black Garden is miles from here. And the Cabal got a lock on orbital communication. If you want your Sparrow, you're going to have to break into one of their bunkers and disable the system. Here's what I have on the Cabal. 800 pounds and highly militarized. They blow up planets and moons just for getting in their way. Just so you know what we're dealing with. They're inside. My advice? We avoid engagement until we understand them better. Easier than I thought. Scanning for something linked to their orbital grids. Access key? I don't need an access key. DOS is more complicated. Oh? I think I initiated a failsafe.
I love blowing their heads off. Look at that oil fly.
I guess that was their failsafe.
That had to hurt. Oh, get out of my face. Oh, I'm gonna have to shoot the bunny rabbits. Got a party invitation from Dottie 1789. So I'm going to bring him in on this chat. You guys are going to have to deal with the annoying pause for just 1 second. I do apologize. Hey, Cody. How's it going? I'm streaming, just so you know. Okay.
The Cabal appear to be at war with the Vex here. Maybe they know something about the gate. There's a few outposts nearby. Let's check them out.
I think so. I'm not sure. They're there for a reason. And did you know you could get new guns? Good. It just helps you upgrade your gear quicker.
want to get in the middle of this. That's your call.
No, we don't, but like your old gear that you need to upgrade to keep your light at 170, it helps upgrade that stuff. Are you? Let me finish this mission and then I will jump in and help you. Or attempt to help you. I suck at PvP. I gotta change controllers too.
An outpost should be up ahead. I can dig into their systems and see what I can find about the gate. Look for something I can access.
Oh no, I'm out of ammo. That's sucky. Not a good time to run out of ammo. Somebody wants fed. I know, I got your text. The last three I did not understand at all though. Yep. I thought you were just trying to say something and I'm old so I didn't understand. I was like, I don't get those acronyms. Sorry, dude. My extent is ROFL and that's about it. LOL. I don't know. Chaz is getting so mad at me because I'm ignoring her. She actually came up to me and pounced me and then went back to her bowl and started drumming.
There's another Cabal post right near the gate. Let's hope this key works.
Jesse? Striker was trying to get me to do the rift earlier, but
Let's see what they know about the gate.
I really didn't feel like doing it.
Impressive. The Cabal managed to penetrate the Vex cognition mesh.
Well, I said I was gonna do it with you, did I not? Did I not? I did. Hey, are you in like the orbit area?
There's a lot here.
Like,
I'm not sure they even understand what the gate is.
okay.
But if we're going to wake the Gate Lord's eye and get into the Black Garden, looks like we're going to have to go through the Cabal.
I know, I still can't hear you for some reason. Again? Before we go into the Crucible so they can be entertained by your anger issues? I'm only giving you a little bit, Jazz. I don't know why. I don't have any viewers, so now's a good time to adjust it.